Good afternoon students. Today we are going to discuss Digital Signal Processing Laboratory, subject code 17EEL68 by Professor Vanilla DA and Professor Ramya K. Today we are going to see the experiment number 8, calculation of DFT and IDFT by using FFT algorithm. To calculate the DFT and the IDFT by using FFT algorithm using simulation software MATLAB. Now this is the program for using FFT for the calculation of DFT and IDFT. Now see, already I have told if you want to clear the command window, so you have to give CLC. If you want to clear all the data which is stored in the workspace, that can be cleared. And if you want to close all the previous window, whatever we have worked, that we have to give close all. Okay. Now I am going to give input x of n. The input x of n will be given any number of samples, and n also you can take any n number, and between this sample input x of n and this number of samples, I am going to perform FFT. Okay, that will be stored in x. Next, the n value varies from 0 to length x minus 1. The length is nothing but the number of samples what we have given, that value minus 1. Subplot 3, 1, 1. So you should give 3, 1, 1. Actually here subplot 3, 1, 1, or else if you give 3, 1, 1 also, nothing wrong in that. It will show some error, but usually you should give this. Okay, so I am going to the entire screen will be divided into 3, and so the entire screen will be divided into 3 rows, 2 columns, and this will be plotted in the first place, this will be plotted in the third place, this will be plotted in fourth place, fifth place, sixth place. Okay, so you have to plot like that. Here so all the input sequence we have to here n will be varies from 0 to n minus, that is length x minus 1, and stem will be plotted. Display of the input sequence, next title DFT, next subplot, next you are going to plot the magnitude spectrum, next you are going to plot the phase spectrum. Now XR is nothing but your IDFT. So if you take this X is nothing but your FFT, that is represented by capital X of K in the theoretical problem, and XR is nothing but your X of N, that is theoretical representation of your IFFT. Okay, if you perform convolution, that is if you perform IFFT between X and N, you will get XR. The subplot will be again 3, 2, 6. The stem will be plotted, and that is nothing but your IDFT name, and then you are going to display the title. Okay, now I will run the program. Next I am going to give n equal to 6. So here see the first one, it will be the entire screen will be splitted into 3 rows, and the next one, the first column fully I am going to plot the input sequence because very lengthy, and see the entire screen already it is splitted into 3. The second column in the second row. Okay, so I am going to plot this in the third place, and the next one is I am going to plot this in the fourth place, and next one I am going to plot in the fifth place and sixth place. Okay, so like that we have to plot. Now the data whatever I have entered is 1, 2, 3 up to 6, and I have given the number of point is 6. So the DFT of the input sequence, that is this is the output which I have obtained from the simulation output. So after performing the FFT, you will get these values, and after performing the IDFT, that is IFFT, I will get these values. So this is the output which we have obtained while simulating the MATLAB program, and the result is Thus, the DEFT and IDFT using FFT algorithm is programmed and simulated using MATLAB, and the output is verified. Thank you, students.